Hi, boys and girls. So we're going to continue working on pronouns this week. So let's go ahead and review what a pronoun is. A pronoun, it takes the place of a noun. So as you remember, a noun is a person, place, thing, or an animal. So instead of saying the animal's name or the person's name, we would use the pronoun here to replace it, okay? And some of the pronouns are he, us, they, me, you, it, my, we, her, our, us, she, him, and their. It takes the place. So in this activity right next to me, facing this way, right next to me, I have an activity that will be similar to the one that you will do on Seesaw as well. So what you will have to do is we have to underline the noun and then replace it with a pronoun. So for example, the first sentence says, Grandpa makes a shed. Okay, so that means that I have to underline the noun. So I know that the noun is grandpa. So I'm going to grab my pen here and I'm going to underline grandpa. Now, what will replace grandpa? Oh, he makes a shed. So right here in my box, I'm going to write the word he. Okay, I can write it or type it. So he makes a shed. So instead of saying grandpa makes a shed, I use the pronoun he to replace it. Let's go ahead and try another one. The shed is short and wide. The shed is short and wide. So a shed is a place that we store things into. So the shed is the noun. So I'm going to underline the shed. And a shed is a thing. So that means I'm going to replace it with it, the pronoun it. It is short and wide. Okay? Perfect. Now we have the next sentence. Anne helps Grandpa work in the shed. Well, my noun here is Anne, okay, and Grandpa. But I already did Grandpa, so all I'm going to do is just Anne. So Anne is my noun here, and Anne is a girl. So I'm going to say she helps Grandpa work in the shed. So instead of saying Anne, I replaced it with the pronoun she. Very good. All right, now we have another sentence here. Joe sees a nest. Joe sees a nest. Well, there's two nouns here, but I'm only going to replace one, and it is Joe. Joe is my noun here. So Joe is going to be replaced with he sees a shed, which is my pronoun. Not a shed, a nest. He sees a nest. But if I wanted to replace, just for fun, nest, that's my other noun here. Nest is a thing, so I would replace it with it. So the sentence would be, he sees a it. But I can't use it, so I would have to take out that a. So he sees it. Okay, boys and girls? All right, boys and girls, so this is what your activity looks like. So for fun, you can also watch this video here where you just click, it says link here, you would click that, and you will be able to watch the video about pronouns if you need a refresher or to remember again what is a pronoun. The activity will look like this, where you will read the sentence, decide which word in the box can replace the noun. Then you type it on the line. So you can type it here, or you can, just like how Ms. Leah did, you can write it with a stylus or your finger. So you are going to replace the words with the she, it, they, he, and we. So they repeat because you're going to reuse it again. Once you use it, make sure you cross it off. So for example, Mom ate that apple. I'm replacing mom, which is my noun, and I'm replacing it with she. So the new sentence would be, she ate the apple. Number 2 is, the dog ran. Well, what could you replace the dog with? What pronoun? Next one is, my brother had a snack. What would brother be replaced with? Number 4 is, the boys played games. Okay. Number 5 is, Bud and John played ball. So it's 2 people. Okay. Jan and I feel sick today. Again, 2 people, not just one. A frog can jump very far. A frog is an animal. And Frank ran to my house. That is a person. And it's a male, so it's a boy. So make sure that you're choosing the correct pronoun to replace that noun. If you have any questions, make sure you leave me a comment. See you next time.